Hello, welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I am here doing the 12 zodiac sign readings for the month of March 2021. This reading will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it will be a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody. Take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. We all have male and female energy within us, and I could be picking up on somebody around you or your person. So for my meditation, Scorpio, I saw Scorpio like dancing and then flexing, and I heard flexing, like the word flexing, and like, you know, this kind of flexing, but what I was feeling is like flexing like your muscles, but not so much in terms of physicality, but like your growth and your emotions and your spirituality, like basically just like feeling yourself and being like, yeah, like I got this, and kind of like not being afraid to step out into new territory. So let's see what comes up for you, Scorpio. Please give me a card for Scorpio. March 2021. Spirit, please give me a card for Scorpio in the month of March for 2021. Okay, got one. So we have integrity, Scorpio, and that's exactly what this card means. It's about your integrity, how you treat others, and this speaks about treating others the way you would like to be treated and how you treat yourself. So like the golden rule kind of, but like, where does your integrity lie, Scorpio? Have you checked in on that lately? How do you react to things? Do you react or do you respond? How do you deal with challenges that come up for you? And how are you teaching children or young people around you? How are you setting the example? You know, looking at her in this card too is kind of like what I was feeling with your energy, Scorpio, kind of being like really proud of yourself for how far you've come and really ready to face the future and like not afraid to come into new territory and maybe change things about yourself and maybe look at yourself in a new way and kind of see where your integrity lies. So very interesting. Let's see what happens in your reading as we continue. And I will be doing the journey reading for you again for these, Scorpio. Please give me a journey reading for Scorpio. Wow, these cards just want to fly. Like you're ready to go. Spirit, please give me a journey reading for Scorpio. March 2021. All right. Well. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, we have the Hierophant. So this is, you know, in a general sense, this is like traditions and beliefs and bringing the spiritual down to the material. The Hierophant is basically like the high priestess, has all the hidden knowledge of the spiritual and the higher realms, and the Hierophant, excuse me, the Hierophant is the person that, like, spiritual teacher that brings them down to the earth plane and helps people. And so this also, you know, in terms of relationships, this is like commitment, marriage, but in terms of this, I'm feeling like you kind of being with yourself to determine what value you place on your spirituality and like your balance and your emotions. Also, for some of you, people may look up to you as like their spiritual guide. I'm just feeling like you kind of wanting to dive deeper into spirituality as well, to kind of figure yourself out a little bit more too. So let's see where this takes us. Oof. Yeah, okay. So the 3 leaving cards are, you know, in the deck, it's like, oh, these are the 3 things you're leaving behind as you set on this journey. And more often than not, I find that this is just a story of like where you've been and where you're going, or like where you just were and like how you came out of that. So 5 of Pentacles first out here for you, Scorpio. So lack mindset, feeling left out in the cold and really worrying about your finances and feeling like you don't have enough. So again, lack mindset, to the point where you don't see people and beauty and support around you because you're too focused on the negative thoughts. Then we have 4 of Cups, and this is similar energy. This is like not allowing things to come in because you don't see them, because you're like down here and your woeful thoughts, like kind of like, I mean, in this particular deck, it's like woe is me, and concentrating on the things that don't make you happy and the things that you don't like causes you to miss an opportunity of things trying to come in for you. Yeah, I just feel like a heaviness and like just sitting thinking about all these things that have transpired in the past, maybe like going over them in your head, like wondering what could have went better, and what you did wrong. And like, listen, everything is a lesson. We can learn from everything. And just be careful of this, because in a traditional deck, this is missing an opportunity because he's sitting there with his arms crossed and there's like a floating cup from the universe of emotional fulfillment trying to come in, but he's like got his arms crossed and he's blocking it because he thinks he's like not ready or something, or he's like not willing to take it. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's the most serious. So like this is like slow and steady wins the race type of energy. Sometimes he doesn't move at all because he's so like methodical, but this knight knows that when he comes, he needs to come serious. And what I'm feeling with this in a general sense, Scorpio, is like you've been in this energy for a while and now you're ready to start moving slowly but surely. So the why leading you on this journey is the Page of Wands. Beautiful. The Page of Wands is very charismatic, very confident, and she goes after those creative projects and those things that she wants without fear and without hesitation. So taking action. And then we have the Star leading you down this journey. The Moon. Beautiful. So the Moon traditionally is like fears and anxieties of the unknown, but I don't feel that with this, Scorpio. I feel like this is your element. I feel like this is you again wanting to dive into the unknowns of who you are in your spirit and wanting to find out more. And the moon, the light from the moon illuminates your subconscious. It allows you to see what is hidden, and that's strongly what I'm feeling here. I don't feel like the heavy, like worrisome, negative, like energy. I feel like you're like, you want this, like you're like, I want to know more. I want to know what's going on inside me. I'm not afraid of it. Type of energy. It's just what I feel. The challenge we have is the Devil. So this is negative attachments to things, the way you think, the way you behave, negative attachments to people or circumstances, maybe jobs that don't make you happy. And it's an illusion because she's chained here. You can see she's chained, but there's the key right above her. And if she could only just look out from this, lift up her head and get out of the worry and the only thinking about how things went wrong or what you don't like. Excuse me, sorry, I thought my phone was silenced. My mistake. But basically, you know, if you have your head down in your hands and your arms and you're just focusing on the negative and what you don't like, you're not going to see anything around you that's good. You're not going to allow it to come in. You're not going to be able to detach from those things. So this is the challenge. And just know, Scorpio, this energy is illusion, you know, and that's kind of, the moon also are like illusions and stuff like that too, and it's like really dreamy energy. So I feel like don't be in the energy of like fearing the unknown. Allow the moon to shine a light, and so that you can see into your subconscious and see the things that you're negatively attached to, whether that's a way of behaving or a way of thinking or action. Sometimes it's like substance abuse, you know, but just know it's an illusion and that you can break free from it. And the destination or outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So stable, grounded, nurturing, loving, supportive energy. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who will not participate in anything that drains her energy, brings her down, is negative, she doesn't agree with, doesn't fit her, and her integrity is on point because she doesn't judge and she doesn't, you know, talk smack. She's just like, that's not for me. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm going to keep it moving. So I feel like this is you kind of, you know, especially with a Knight of Pentacles, like you've been in this energy and now you're ready to kind of like start moving slowly but surely. And it's going to like put you into an energy where like you're very grounded and you're feeling in this queenly energy. And even if you're a male, it doesn't matter. Like this is like royal, what's the word? Noble energy. So let's see. Let's get some clarifiers. Why is the Five of Cups here for Scorpio, please? Yeah. Take control of your life. Come into Emperor status. Get out of your head. Get out of this like woe is me and focusing on all the things in your life that you don't like or didn't work out. Become the emperor of your life. Take control and realize that those things happen to make you stronger. Why is the Four of Cups here? Four of Cups. Yeah. So for the Four of Cups, I see you here, Scorpio, like this is late nights, not being able to sleep, anxiety, worries, fears. Get out of that. Get out of that. You know, maybe that's what you should be denying, not beauty and abundance coming in for you. Deny this energy a hold of you, because I see your ships coming in here. You're going to be abundant soon, and you can't allow that stuff to come in if you're sitting here. It's like, that's why the Four of Cups is here, and that's why it's a missed opportunity, because you're sitting in here instead of being optimistic, knowing that your ships are going to come in for you. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Scorpio? Anything else? Yeah. So I see that you've been in a So the moon came again, and then we have the Three of Swords, so healing, heartbreak and healing. So I'm seeing that like going on this journey, you may be afraid, you know, and I see that you've been in this heartbreak type of energy. But what I'm seeing with the Knight of Pentacles is that as you start to slowly but surely take steps towards your stability, towards your future, towards, you know, shedding the old and not being afraid to go into the unknown, things will be revealed to you and you'll be able to heal. Almost like you're like, okay, I'm ready to start my healing process. Like, I'm ready to start this journey of going into the unknown and not being afraid. And like, that's kind of what reminds me of like what I saw in my meditation, like flexing, like, I got this, like, I'm ready to do this, I got this, I'm not scared. So don't be scared of your healing, Scorpio. Don't be afraid of, I mean, Scorpios traditionally aren't afraid to go into the dark. Like, you're not afraid to go into those watery depths of darkness for your transformation, basically. And Scorpio is the only sign that has 3 archetypes representing it. It's the Scorpio, the eagle, and then the phoenix. And that represents you on a general level, Scorpio, because Scorpio is about transformation. In the tarot, what the card that represents you is the death card. Death, rebirth, you know, transformation. So don't be afraid. I don't see you afraid. I see, like, what I see when I look at this is like, you're not afraid of that, and you know that going into the unknown and shining the moonlight on your subconscious is going to help you to heal your heart. So don't be afraid of that. If you got to go slow, go slow. There's, you know, take your time. But do it. Why is the page of wands here? Yeah, okay. So I was just clarifying the page of wands, which is your why you're being led on this journey, which is like taking action towards something with confidence. And it's like taking action towards your passions. You know, this is like very creative, very charismatic and confident energy. Doing that, you got the 9 of Cups. Do that. Go after that. Don't be afraid. Go after your passions and your heart's desire with confidence and charisma and belief in yourself, because it'll bring you your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is getting that wish fulfillment on your own. Yeah, okay. So for the moon, which is the star leading you down this journey, you're going to come into emotional fulfillment. This is like overflowing love for yourself. This is new love. But what came out first was 5 of Pentacles is here again. So showing me the lack mindset, but you need to take control of your emotions. The King of Cups is very nurturing and loving and in control of his emotions. And sometimes he keeps them to himself. He doesn't really express them, you know, holding his cards tight to his chest sort of type of energy. But this is like cleansing. This is feel into your emotions. Take control of them. Don't be afraid of them. And don't give up on yourself, because what is here for you is love and fulfillment after you let go. It's almost like the star leading you, which is the moon, will illuminate your self-conscious and show you where you've been in this lackful mindset, and it will help you to realize your lessons and nurture yourself, love yourself, support yourself, feel into your emotions, and not give up on yourself, because what you're reaching for is that big Ace of Cups, that big emotional fulfillment. Why is the devil here as the challenge piece for Scorpio? Why is this the challenge? Ooh. Okay, so Sagittarius showing up at the bottom. Go with the flow. Allow yourself to go with the flow and stop fighting against the current of your life. Just relax, because for clarifying the devil, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So come into this, again, this fiery, passionate, confident, charismatic energy and go after what it is that you want so that you can reap your rewards. Because I see that you've been kind of working for a long time towards something, and sometimes this is like, you know, I've worked so hard, now I'm waiting for this to come back to me. And this is just what I feel with this in general, is that if you're able to detach from your lack mindset and come into this queenly Queen of Wands energy, very confident, and go after what it is that you want, you will be rewarded for all of your hard work. And there's no need to worry. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Allow these difficult times to end, Scorpio. Allow yourself to transform, because I see you're here kind of like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Because this is about having the world in your hands and like kind of contemplating going out into the world and taking this risk and not really knowing whether to do it or not, because one wand is affixed to the structure here, and the other one is for him to kind of take as his walking stick as he goes out, and he's contemplating, okay, should I do this? You know, it's like you're like coming up towards an adventure, or you have, you know, something you want to take action towards, and you have the world in your hand. So if you do take the risk, you will be rewarded. And I see a Page of Cups here also clarifying the Queen of Wands, and I just feel like this is like you kind of coming into your own. And you know, the Page of Cups is like an offer of emotional fulfillment, and it's like, I mean, sometimes this is a love offer, but in a general sense, like this is like sometimes like an apology and stuff, but I don't really feel that. I feel like in terms of this for you, it's like you heading out and taking faith in yourself and like being optimistic, because the Page of Cups is like dreamy and intuitive and wants to give emotional fulfillment and like believes in like romance and in the romantic type of energy. And so like what I'm feeling is this is like, as you come into the Queen of Pentacles energy and ground yourself, nurture yourself, and you become stable, like you believe in yourself and you start to bring in abundance for yourself because you decided to take the risk, and then it brings emotional fulfillment for you. In a general sense, Scorpio, I think your heart needs to heal, and you should allow yourself to go into the depths within yourself to let the moonlight shine on your subconscious so that you can see your lack mindset for what it is and allow yourself to grow from it and not give up on yourself, and then come into this new fiery energy to take action towards your goals, because that's what's going to make you feel really good. That's what's going to bring you stability and abundance and all the emotional fulfillment that will come. So this is really great. And especially with integrity here, think about your integrity towards yourself to heal yourself. You know, if you had a child or somebody that you loved, wouldn't you want them to heal? Wouldn't you want the best for them? Do that for yourself. Step into your power, Scorpio, because you have the easiest time connecting to the energy of transformation more than any other sign. And I definitely see that here for you, like transforming into the phoenix rising from the ashes. Beautiful, Scorpio. I love this. This was a great reading. I hope this was helpful. Please comment down below, let me know. And if this doesn't resonate with you, check your birth chart for other signs, check out those readings. And I do personal readings over Zoom. I do have a link to my Linktree down below in the description box. And I did have some people who had an issue with it, some people didn't. So if you do have an issue with it, just message me in the comments, or leave a comment and we can speak privately and set you up with one of those. So again, Scorpio, transform yourself. This was really great, beautiful, I love it. And I hope you have a great month in March. Take care.